Mercy High School has a long-lasting legacy of women who continue to carry on that lasting tradition stemming all the way from 1960. Director of Enrollment Bonnie Contraba and Assistant Director of Admissions Kathleen Wenk join me now. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Happy to have you both here. So tell me a little bit about the legacy at Mercy. You both attended and you work there now.
We do. We do.
So you were both, you graduated around the time that I did, not from Mercy, but around that same year. And then you graduated, what, in 11, I think?
2011, yes.
2011. What made you, pardon me, what made you want to go back to your high school? A lot of people get out of high school and they're like, I'm gone. I'm not going back. But you wanted to come back, and you've been a part of the school community, again, in a different capacity.
So for me, for high school, it was the best 4 years of my life, and I learned so much about myself. And so it was time for me to give back. And that's where I ended up 13 years ago, and this is my second position.
And you've had, you said a couple different positions there.
Yes.
And then for you, why did you want to come back?
Yeah, so I graduated from Mercy in 2011, and I then went to Towson University. I did very well in college, and I quickly realized it's because of everything that I learned at Mercy High School from my teachers, my fellow classmates. So as soon as I graduated, I contacted Mercy and started working there the very next month. I was very excited to share my Mercy experience with other girls who were also looking to go into high school.
And as special as this is, it's not necessarily unique because you can't get rid of people when they go to Mercy. They keep coming back. Grandchildren go, parents send their children. I mean, it really is a legacy within families.
It is. It is. We are actually working on our third round. So we have grandmothers, mothers, and now daughters coming through Mercy, as well as aunts that have their nieces going there too.
So you got to tell us, what's the secret sauce? What makes people keep coming back?
Well, Mercy High School, it's an all-girls independent Catholic school sponsored by the Sisters of Mercy. We currently have an enrollment of about 350 students that are coming from 64 different zip codes. It really is our availability to reach out to different girls, form a sisterhood over different interests, and then they find at Mercy what they'll be doing in college. Yes.
Yeah, it's college prep.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this incoming freshman class, I could be wrong, but was this the largest?
It was the largest class in 10 years.
In 10 years.
Yes.
So the word is getting out. You said 64 different zip codes, so basically all of Maryland,
almost.
it feels like. And they're
and
all
Pennsylvania.
And Pennsylvania. Wow, they're making the drive.
Yeah, some families are. Down 83.
And then when they go to Mercy, there's a tradition. So talk about some of the things. Oh, wow, I think we're seeing tradition right there. That's definitely tradition. What am I looking at right now? Well, do you know what this is?
Field day.
Field day, yeah, because that looks like some fun is being had there. But what are the traditions that you do at the high school?
Yeah, so at Mercy High School, one of our first traditions that happens in the school year is Mercy Day Ring Day. It's when our seniors receive their class ring. So the ring has been the same since 1964 when our first senior class designed. And from there, we then move into sophomore pin when our sophomores receive their mid-transformation, I guess, at their time at Mercy High School. So they're almost leaders. And then we have Field Day, which is the image that we just saw.
It did look like a lot of fun.
It is.
I think I'm crashing the next Field Day. How often is that?
Once a year.
Once a year.
It's a 2-day event, though.
Oh, good.
So
I'll be able to.
You'll want to certainly come to the second one because that's the dance.
Put in my PTO now for 2 days. I'm ready to go.
I'd love to have you.
Don't you love how I just invite myself? Like, that looked like fun. And before we wrap up, I do want to touch on the advisors because I know that you have a special sort of program with the advisors. Can you touch on that real quick?
So very similar to a student that has a homeroom, we have an advisor program. So a student's given a faculty member, that person stays with them for 4 years, and that's the direct liaison for the parents of the student. So you're contacting one person, and then they are talking to her teachers about any important issues. She really or he really sees how that student is growing.
Yes. That is an invaluable resource for parents. I'm on that side of it now, and
absolutely,
as you know, being a student as well. Thank you both so much for being here and for giving back to Mercy High School. And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after the break. Stay tuned.